Central where I started from. So that's what time it is now. And I just went through Midland, South Dakota. And I'm on the road that's in between Midland and Phillip. And in Phillip I'll be taking a left-hand turn to go over to the interstate to go over to the Badlands, at the Badlands National Park. That's where I'm going to be going first before going over to Sturgis. And as far as the weather today, it's actually been really, really nice. Right now it's warm, but it's not overbearingly hot. It's actually quite nice while I'm riding here. But this morning it was kind of a little cooler than I like it, but not as bad as what I've ridden in the past before. So all in all, it's a good day of riding today. And you can probably see my trailer back there. I'm in travel mode. And I think I'm quite lucky with where I live in relation to where the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally takes place. And they know where the Badlands is and all that, and the Black Hills. I think it's like an ideal distance to go on a trip. You know, it's not too close, but it's not too far. You know, I can actually do the whole, make it all the way there all in one day if I wanted to go all the way to Sturgis. I could. I could easily do that in one day and have camp set up even before sundown. But I always go to the Badlands first, you know. That way, during the rally, I don't need to take time to take a day to go all the way back to the Badlands. You know, it just worked out so much better being able to go through the Badlands on my way there, you know. So that way, that kind of frees up a day that would be taking up if I went during the rally instead, you know. You know, sometimes I'm wondering, you know, I ride my motorcycle to the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and I always, you know, sometimes I wonder, you know, how long will I keep riding, you know, before I like, you know, I can get a trailer and haul the bike there, and I don't know, I think as long as I enjoy it, and I absolutely love it. This is part of the experience right here, traveling across South Dakota. And so as long as I enjoy it, and, you know, physically able to, and able to go the long distance, you know, only one day long distance actually, so I don't know how long, I think it'll just be when I no longer enjoy it, you know, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. I just love this. Middle of South Dakota, nothing around. Look around here. You're looking off in that direction, this grassland pasture. Don't see any cattle in there right now, though. And of course, in front of me, no traffic, nothing. And looking behind me, no vehicle as far as I can see. As far as I can see, looking at my mirrors. motorcycle experience riding along here. And also think about, the long history and the tradition of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Years before I even started going, there were guys, who may no longer be around that rode the same doing the same thing as I'm doing, and here I am doing, keeping the tradition alive, doing what they did, and just, think about people I don't even know, knowing that they rode here, in the way in the past, Gotta enjoy the moment when you can, And I'm gonna be riding first to the Badlands trading post, where I'll be filling up with gas. Then after that, I'll ride into the Badlands National Park to go set up camp. And most of my way to the Badlands and also the Sturgis, to the Badlands anyways. I do my best to avoid the interstate. I keep it that down to a minimum, I cut across the state instead of taking the interstate the whole way. I like these 2-lane back roads a whole lot better, instead of hustle and bustle of the interstate. I do have some stretches of interstate though, not very much though. Well, we're coming up on the fill-up now, and a little bit here, maybe taking a left to 73 and then go head over to Interstate 90, where I have a 13 or 14 mile stretch of interstate just to get over to Badlands Trading Post. And here is Philip. Going over the Bad River. This is like the 11-mile stretch just to get over the interstate from Philip. Okay, it looks like it's like a 13-mile stretch of interstate. That's not bad, I guess. Here we go. And here's my exit. Alright, on my way to the final stretch to the Badlands National Park. Just left Badlands Trading Post, filled up with gas, and now at the Badlands National Park, over to get my campsite. Wonder what kind of line is going to be getting into the park. I was surprised at how short the line was at the Badlands Trading Post. They actually got right up the pump right away. Right when someone was pulling away, I was able to go right in practically. So hopefully that means it won't be a long line here either. This is where that Badlands National Park sign is. Not a bad line at all, hardly anybody. And just like that, we're in. I just want to get to my campsite. I'm going to do this ride all the way up to the amphitheater parking lot, and that's where I'm going to take and end the video, end the ride. I am now riding on the moon. Pretty view up ahead. Now we're going down. Beautiful. There we are, we're at the bottom of the wall. I'm gonna take it in the ride right here. And there we go. Alright, well, hello everybody. Here at Badlands National Park at one of the entrances. The one that comes from, I think it's called the west entrance. The wall is down the road that way. It just came from that direction, and going to go take and ride through the park. I'm going to go in through this entrance here and ride all the way through the park over to the other entrance, the easternmost entrance, all the way to, I think I'm going to go to Big Badlands Overlook. That's the very last stop, right before the entrance to the Badlands National Park. So going from entrance to entrance, so let's take and hit the road. Still got to go through that entrance station there, but I'm ready for that. So here we go. And there are some bison over there. I see 4 of them. I think there's 4 bulls over to the left there. And there's the entering Badlands National Park sign. Yeah, I don't know how well the buffalo bulls are showing up on the camera there. But they are over there. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah, this is going to be a non-stop ride. This ride straight through. Yeah, this was the shortest line, and I thought it wouldn't take this long. I don't know what's taking so long up there. There we go. I'm in. It took no time at all. Kind of clouded up now, so it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, the GoPros don't seem to perform the very best with overcast skies, but I'm gonna have to just work with what I got, and then just have to go with it. Here's one of the viewpoints right up here. I've seen it fuller. Beautiful deal. Kind of descending the wall now. Beautiful, wow. Another viewpoint to the right, left there, I mean, Ancient Hunters Overlook. Let them go by. Kind of beautiful Badlands look right there. Take a look at the other side too. This section, the colors is absolutely beautiful. course, in the sunshine, it's even better. Up here is the Yellow Mounds overlook. Obviously, because of the yellow mounds. Another beautiful viewpoint here is Kanana Basin overlook. Another viewpoint here. Homestead overlook. Another viewpoint up ahead. And this one is called Burns Basin Overlook. Viewpoint ahead. So on that side, this one's the Prairie Wind Overlook. Viewpoint up ahead. And this one is called Panorama Point Overlook. Descending a hill now. Going up a hill here, and right to the left, at the top of the hill, is Bigfoot Path picnic area. Viewpoint up ahead. And this one is White River Valley Overlook. Okay, there's a viewpoint ahead. And that's the Fossil Trail. That's a pretty popular one, obviously. You get to go on, there's a boardwalk, and they got information on fossils and stuff. Going down a hill now. Norbeck Pass we're going through right now. Viewpoint up ahead to the left side here. It's a Saddle Pass trailhead. That one actually, that's a trail that goes up the wall. You gotta weave your way through a bunch of rocks and stuff to get up to the top. Okay, up here, the road to the right goes to the towards the interior, and then of course there's the entrance there, the south, and you got the the amphitheater and the Cedar Pass campground there. And here you have the Cedar Pass Lodge to the right here. You got a gift shop and stuff there. And right up here we have the Visitor Center. Ben Rifle Visitor Center for Badlands National Park. Now up ahead we're going to go up Cedar Path. And here's the Cliff Shelf Nature Trail to the right. And just like that, we're at the top of Cedar Path. Viewpoint up ahead. This one's really popular. It's the Door Trail, the Window Trail, and also Notch Trail. All three of them originate right here in this spot. Large parking lot, very popular place. Viewpoint up ahead, and it's the last one. This is the big Badlands overlook, and the entrance to Badlands National Park is just right past it, just a little ways past it. And this is where I'm going to be ending the ride. Oh, lots of people here. Alright, leaving Badlands National Park. Got everything packed up from the campground, and I went over and dropped off my recycling and threw away my trash. And I started my ride from there, recording from there. Sure glad it's sunny today. I was concerned it might be all cloudy and everything. And when I'm recording with the GoPros, I prefer it to be sunny because the lighting is so much better. There we go, wave bye-bye to Badlands National Park. Okay, on to Sturgis. Coming into interior South Dakota right now. And this is Highway 44 from interior to over to Rapid City. down to 55, get that road construction up here. Doesn't look like they're working today though. The porta potty was tipped over on its side there. I would not want to use that. Probably a mess inside. There's a line of bikes there. Sort of doing bumpy along here too. I still haven't seen any sign that indicated the speed limit back up to 65 yet, so I'm still doing a slower speed until I know for sure. Let's look that way for a while too. there. Yeah, the Cheyenne River. There it is, blowing really good too. We're going uphill again now. Climb up out of the valley. There's a dinosaur up ahead. On the right side there, a green one. It's bumpy along here too. Don't remember it being this bumpy along this stretch right here. They're going by that dinosaur. Rapid Creek. Okay, heading into Sturgis now. Getting on the exit ramp here. Looks like Sturgis is bustling. Looks like most of the vendors are already open. Harley Davidson is not yet. And there you go. That was Lozelle Avenue. All right, here we are going. We're going to be riding Van Acker Canyon right now. Just came out of Sturgis. We came down Junction Avenue and went underneath the interstate, and that brings us straight to Van Acker Canyon. And we're going to take a ride all the way to Nemo Road, and I'll take a left on the Nemo Road. And that'll bring us, we'll go down that for a ways, and then we'll be taking a right onto Norris Peak Road. These are really beautiful rides today. But I gotta pull out and let the bikes behind me go around me. There we go. And after yesterday, there seems to be a lot of people getting out to ride today. Yesterday was a really rainy day. It just rained all day pretty much, from morning until late afternoon. And I suppose people just didn't get out to ride much then. I didn't. I just stayed in my tent the whole time. Gosh, it's beautiful along here. Look at those trees. Wow, look at that. Oh, nice. Going downhill here. Taking pictures of people riding by. You can go to the website and find your picture and then purchase it from it. Right now is about 10:58 Sunday, August 6th, when I rode by. That's Sturgis.com. That goes for 45 here now. Seems to be a mostly cloudy day today, but the forecast looks like the rain's going to hold off and not hit us today. Let's hope that holds up. Wow, there's a long kind of bikes. At least the sun kind of peeks out once in a while. Beautiful view off to the right. Pretty much just going uphill right now. Okay, now we're going down a little bit. Another guy taking pictures. $20pics.com. Now it's 11:05 when I went by there. Sunday, August 6th. Not going to be going down a 9% grade now. Oh, look at that view up ahead. Oh, nice. And a picturesque place right here. Going up. And it was somewhere along in 2018, and I was riding Van Acker Canyon and Neo Road, this same ride, and I had a GoPro camera, a Hero Sessions, that somewhere along the way I lost it. And I had come back and retraced my steps to see if I could happen to see it laying on the road or on the shoulder or something. And never did find it, and I haven't seen it since then. So, and after that is when I started getting tethers for the cameras. So now I have the cameras attached to tethers, so that now I won't lose them, or at least reduce the chances of losing them. And a couple of years ago, I think it was, the tethers did save one of the cameras when it fell off the mount. So the tethers are working, and are a good thing to have. Like another person up here taking pictures. The third one along here. AboutDon.com. Now it's 11:10, Sunday, August 6th. And of course the time is approximately, I might, my clock on the bike might be off, a few minutes or so. So around that time anyways. Beautiful view that way. Oh, wow. Okay, we're coming up to okay, we're coming up to Nemo Road up here. We'll be taking a left on it. A lot of bikes up here turning too. It looks like the majority of them are going left, just like I am. And there's 25 miles an hour here going through Nemo. Oh, beautiful view up ahead there. The town of Nemo. That's one of a pretty popular place to stop and eat and stuff here. Another spot right here. That's like the fire department's biker breakfast there or something. Goes up to 55 here. They must have redone Nemo Road very recently. It looks like fresh pavement, fresh paint. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I really don't ride this route very often along Nemo Road in the Van Acker Canyon. You know, usually I'm going down 385 to get down to the Southern Hills, but I want to do this to ride just to document it. And I really should ride it more because it is such a beautiful ride, nice ride. But it seems like, you know, I have a limited time during the day and I have so much riding to do with the Southern Hills that this one happens to get overlooked by me too often. Oh, beautiful view up ahead there. Wow. Should be coming up to Norris Peak Road pretty soon. This kind of looks familiar right up here. Right around these curves. If I'm remembering right. Yeah. Oh, that's not it. For a second there, it looked like it. Guess it was further than I thought. Like I said, I don't ride this often enough to have it memorized too well. Gotta be coming up pretty soon. And there goes the Aero 8. Stop here and reattach that. I can turn that around and look forward again. So the tether saved the day again. Okay, now we're getting up to where I turn. That's where I'm going to take a stop real quick and get that GoPro 8 back connected, reattached. Right up here. Okay, there we go. Back on the ride. Okay, like I said, this is Norris Peak Road now. That brings us over to Johnson Siding. That's right on, right up to Rimrock Highway. Wow, beautiful view up ahead. Whoa, oh my gosh. Looks like we're coming up to Johnson Siding, I think. And yes, we are. And this is where I'm going to have to switch out my camera batteries. Okay, so that was Van Ocker Canyon and Nemo Road and Norris Peak Road over to Johnson Siding. So I'm going to switch out my cameras and continue the ride. Okay, here we go. Just got onto Rimrock, and this is Johnson Siding, and we're going to ride over towards 385. right into Rapid City. Yes, he's in a hurry. Okay, we're coming up to 385. And during the Sturgis motorcycle rally, they have a temporary lights. And to go to the right would bring you to Deadwood and Lead, and to the left will bring you over to Hill City and Custer. And we're taking the left today. We're heading all the way to Custer. You're riding through Hill City and then to Custer. And 385 south. In a little while here, we're going over the Pactola Dam, right next to the Pactola Reservoir. It's a really fun dam to ride on because when I have my cruise control set at 55, 60, I can go through there. I can go through there and not even have to take my cruise control off. But I rarely ever get to do it because I always get stuck behind traffic that has to slow down for the curves. But it's really fun. I love doing it when I'm able to. But I got slow riders in front of me, so it's not going to happen today. See the curve sign? Yeah, we're slowed down to 40 miles an hour. I love taking it at 60 though. There's the reservoir to the right there. The trees in the way right now. Looks like they're turning off. Yeah, then people come in front of me. Back there. And I do have to slow down for these ones though. That Sheridan Lake Road back there, it goes into Rapid City. And we're going to be riding right along the shore of Sheridan Lake in a moment here. And here's Sheridan Lake. Kind of back up here. We're gonna have we're taking a right up here to go towards the Hill City. They have temporary traffic lights up here to kind of manage the traffic during the Sturgis motorcycle rally. And as the sign says there, Rapid City is to the left. And Hill City and Custer to the right. It's 4 miles to Hill City from right here. And it's turned into a beautiful day to ride down here. Oh, I'm so thankful for that. When I first started coming to the Sturgis motorcycle rally, that hill up there was totally full of trees. And then over the years, they all, I think they had that beetle or something that killed them all. I think it was all brown and everything, and they've been clearing out all the dead trees. And hopefully I see there's some trees that are growing back up there again now. Hopefully they'll get trees back on there eventually. Entering Hill City city limits. Goes on to 35 here. Now we're entering the main part of Hill City. And Hill City has their main street blocked off for, so it's motorcycles only can go down the main street there, but they have the truck route open for other vehicles. We'll take and ride up through Main Street just to see it. Just doing a ride through today because I'm on the way to Custer right now. In Hill City is where the 1880 train is at. In the truck route to the left. And we're going to go down Main just for the fun of it. Just leaving Custer right now. We're going out on, what road is this? But anyways, going to be taking the left onto 89 up here. Not even sure what the number of this road is. It's 16, I think. Yeah, this is 16A. We're going to take a left onto 89. Okay, this is 89. We're going towards Needles Highway and Custer State Park, where their entrance is at the Custer State Park and the beginning of Needles Highway. It's really a pretty ride going this way. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Longhorns. Usually when I ride this, there's like hardly anybody at all. weather today. It's not too hot, not too cold, absolutely beautiful. No wonder there's so many bikes out riding today. Yeah, this is where we wait. I saw that tow truck going down in front of us, so I was wondering if it was going to affect my ride. Well, something happened there. Hopefully everyone's okay. But here's where the entrance to Steele's Highway is, to the right. And that's where you pay your fee to get into Custer State Park. And that's the way into Needles Highway from the Custer side. It's quite curvy going down this way. Normally I'm not coming down this way, I'm usually going up. There we got a tunnel. Right back there where that Black Hills National Forest sign was and that pullout is where I usually start my Needles Highway ride, you know, with recording with the cameras, because I can make it all the way to the end of the Needles Highway and the batteries are able to make it all the way. So that's where I usually start the recording at, even though Needles Highway itself doesn't actually start till later. It's also just a pretty ride going up those switchbacks too. Alright, we're coming up to 385 again. Hill City is to the right and Custer is to the left. And I'm going to go back to Custer again, take a left up here. Hey then. There we go, cruise control set, 60 miles an hour. I'll be going past Crazy's Horse Memorial, and it'll be on my left side over my shoulder. I won't be able to get a really good, be able to see it at all, but with that camera aimed over my shoulder, I should be able to at least get it on camera. Be interested to see if I make it through the light of the green, or if I have to stop. At the light is where the entrance is to Crazy Horse going to the left. Looks like I'm going to have to stop. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think I got the camera aimed all right to be able to see Crazy Horse back there. I'm not able to twist around to look. Goes down to 45 miles an hour here as we enter Custer. Drops down to 25 here. Yeah, we descend the hill. Here's the main drag of Custer. Down the center line, it's motorcycle only, but cars and pickups, as you can see, can come down it, and they can also park on the side. I guess here in Custer they really don't have an alternative route. Maybe because it's a state highway, I don't know. They got to do a camera battery change here, so I'll do it right here. And there we go, we're in Custer. Okay, going out of Custer now on 16A. And we're going towards Rapid City. There's ambulance. Got to see which way he goes. He's coming my way, so I'm going to have to pull over. I'll wait here. Got another vehicle coming up behind me. I'm going to pull over again. Stop in here and get my pass now. There we go. Now I can go in Custer State Park all week. And I'm kind of thinking I am going to go take a ride down Wildlife Loop Road. So I am going to be taking a ride up here before I get to that Needles Highway thing. I think it's still early enough in the day to make it through. I'm going to just ride straight through Wildlife Loop Road unless I need to stop and replace the batteries on my cameras. Okay, this is where I take a right. Yeah, South 87. Like I said, it goes to Hot Springs. And just a little past that junction that we just went through is where Needles Highway is. You take a left through that to go on that, to go north on it. That's Highway 87 too, the same one we're on right now. In this stretch of road, I ride it every year, and I have never recorded it. And I always ride it to go over to the Wildlife Loop Road, you know, no matter which direction I go in. I've never recorded this stretch before. And it's because I don't think the batteries will be able to make it from the end of Needles Highway all the way through Wildlife Loop Road. I always have to manage my batteries, but I got a lot of batteries this year. We'll be going past Mount Coolidge in a little bit here. Steadily going up right now. Okay, Mount Coolidge is to the right. You would turn to go up, you go to Mount Coolidge, but it's a gravel road. I have ridden it up there before, but it's not something I do every single year. And you get up to the Mount Coolidge, I mean, you can see like the whole Black Hills, and on a clear day you can see the Badlands and see all around. It's a nice alternative to Black Elk Peak, where you have to hike up to that like 3 to 7 miles, depending on what route you take, I think. But you can drive at the top to the top of Mount Coolidge. Okay, here now I get coast here. Beautiful view to the front there. And Mount Coolidge to the right. Yeah, remember, it's 35 along here, so yeah, slow down. There we go. Okay, one guy's signaling me to slow down, so there must be something going on up here. Yeah, I see brake lights up there, so. So that must be where those sirens were going to. Looks like I'll be able to move a little bit here, slowly. Well, let's hope that everyone's okay. Never like singing that. The Bluebell picnic area to the right there. I've eaten there before. Picnicked, I should say. A few times actually over the years. Really nice place. Here's a Bluebell Lodge and Resort. Alright, gonna be coming up to the Wildlife Loop Road entrance in a minute here. Right up here. Left-hand turn to go in there. And of course, straight ahead would be Hot Springs. And it would be another 24 miles to get to Hot Springs. And Wind Cave National Park is down that way too, 5 miles. I already got my pass, so I won't have to stop. Alright, here we go, Wildlife Loop Road. Looks like at 25 miles per hour I saw that sign back there. Okay, so I guess that's what I'll do. That used to be 35 at one time, but I guess I changed it maybe. Yep, 25 miles an hour. I'm sure it used to be 35. Buffalo Bowl to the left. Not sure if, oh yeah, the GoPro should be able to see that. He's standing up. He rolled just a second ago. Just stood up. Gonna roll again, looks like. Pretty green this year. Switch back. Not much for wildlife this time. Wow, no begging burros here. You're normally in this section right here, in this area. No sign of them anywhere. Looks like they're up there to the right, off the road quite a ways. I'm going to rotate the camera over so we can look that way. Yep, they're way over there. So they are in the area after all. This is where the buffalo roundup occurs, right here. They come from the right, going towards the left to the where they have their pens over there. Of course, the bison center is down that road to the left too. I went to the buffalo roundup last October, last fall. I was up on the hill on the left-hand side over there. And the bison center is over to the left there. You might be able to see it. I got the camera aimed that way. Kind of off in the distance. I don't know how well the GoPro's going to pick it up, but that's it over there. Here's a Wildlife Taste and Visitor Center here. I have stopped in there, but it's been several years now. Oh, actually quite a beautiful view up ahead there. For the Wildlife Loop Road. I don't know if the camera's going to make it to the end of the ride. I think they sure would have if I wouldn't have gotten delayed by that accident back there. And of course, going slower through here too, it kind of takes up time now too. Yeah, I got new steps going up there. I wonder, someday I'll have to stop in there. A viewpoint up there now. That's brand new. I've never seen that before. I think the 7 camera might make it. The 8, I don't know. If I see it quit, I'll rotate the 7 around so I can face it forward. Going over French Creek. Looks like there's plenty of water in it too. Not surprising. the way we've had rain lately. Gosh, where'd all the bikes go? They must have all gone back to Sturgis. Of course, that's where I'm heading at the end of this ride. Ah, there we go. There's some bikes. coming up the end of the Wildlife Loop Road here. It looks like both cameras are still recording. I'm going to take a right-hand turn here and go over to where that picnic area is there. There we go, made it. Alright, here we go. Right now I'm in Belle Fourche. We're going to be riding over to Hewlett, Wyoming. They have the Hammond Jam going on there today. And we're taking a ride on the 34. Probably going to be a lot of bikes today. Alright, we're doing the Devil's Tower ride today. Kind of like a loop coming from Sturgis and then the loop back to Sturgis. By going to Belle Fourche and Hewlett, then from Hewlett over to Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower over to Sundance, and then from Sundance you take the interstate back towards Sturgis. And of course you can do it the opposite way around too. And we just came out of Belle Fourche, and to get there you can take Highway 34. You know, you exit, you leave Sturgis on the interstate going west, and the very next exit, I can't remember off the top of my head what the number is, but you take the very next exit onto Highway 34 to Belle Fourche, or you can continue on to Interstate 90 to, go over towards Spearfish and go to exit 10, and take 85 north over to here to Belle Fourche, and then of course, we're on 34 now, heading towards Hewlett. I think it's 65 here, I'm not sure. And of course, you can do the loop the opposite way around, too. Sometimes I go counterclockwise, and sometimes I go clockwise. And this year, it has happened to be going counterclockwise. Man, yeah, we got a lot of bikes doing this ride today. And I'm sure the main reason why is because today is when Hewlett has their Hammond Jam. I think they only do it just for one day. This is Wednesday. The Wednesday of the rally is when they have their Hammond Jam. is up ahead. Yeah, there are a lot of bikes turning off, and now there's some coming on too. There it is on the right hand side, Stone House Saloon. Popular place for people to stop on the right hand side up here. You'll see as we go by. I got the camera aimed to the right already, so there's Aladdin. The road here to the left, that goes over to Interstate 90, over towards Sundance. At 111 it looks like. And we're on Wyoming 24 right now. So that's another option if you want to take the interstate down to Sundance and come up this way, just to get the interstate here, from here to there, or vice versa. We're 24 miles away from Hewlett now. Wow, there's a beautiful view. Drop down to 30 miles an hour here. Of Elva. Behind the hills and stuff now. Didn't think I would see it this early. I haven't really ridden this direction very often, so I'm not 100% familiar with it. With coming in from this direction. Yeah, there's Devil's Tower up ahead. Okay, now we're getting close to Hewlett. We're dropping on to 40 miles an hour here. This will be right around the curve up here. Population 309. going to be just a little bit more than that today. Motorcycles only straight ahead. It'll be interesting to see where I get to finally end up parking. There's a spot right there. We'll take it. All right, making our way through Hewlett now. Traffic jam. Yeah, it is a Hewlett Hammond jam. Oh, well, here we are in a Hewlett traffic jam. There we go, finally getting out of the main drag there of Hewlett. And we just crossed the Belfoos River, heading to Devil's Tower. Looks like a long line at the gas station. That's why I fill up on gas. I top off my tank at Belfoos, or if I'm going the opposite direction, I'll top off the tank in Sundance. That way I don't need to get gas. Devil's Tower, here we come. Crossing the Belfoos River again. Obviously they're in a bigger hurry than me. I held back there just so they could pass. Devil's Tower straight ahead. Beautiful, look at that. Oh man. And just a little bit of traffic too. Straight in, and you do your check for your pass and everything, and pay for the park when you leave. Of course, here's the Belfoos River again. There it is up there. Came here just picnic, but for the fun of it, I'm going to drive or ride up to the parking lot that's up at the visitor center. I'm not going to park though. I'm just going to ride through and then come back down again. And then when I come back down, I'll go into the picnic area and picnic. Notice a sign half mile to stoplight. They've never had that up there before. Quarter mile to stoplight. Can you see Devil's Tower through the trees there? Got the camera aimed to that direction and maybe it'll pick it up. Well, coming up to the stoplight, doesn't appear to be on though. Here's the line to get into the parking lot. I came up here just to show you what it looks like, but yeah, you have to go through and park up here. But but I'm not going to park myself. I'm just riding through. And there you have it. That's what you have to go through though if you're going to come up to the visitor center and park to take and go walk around Devil's Tower or just go to the visitor center. But that's what it's like up at that parking spot. They guide you in and everything. Now we're going to head down to the picnic area and I'm going to have a bite to eat. The speed limit is 25 along here, but it appears I'm the only one who pays attention to it. I sure hope there's going to be a picnic table available at the picnic area. Alright, we're going into the picnic area now. Oh boy, looks like the lot is quite full. Oh man. And we're here. Okay, here we go. Just leaving the picnic area here at Devil's Tower. And we're going to be leaving the Devil's Tower National Monument. And go to Sundance, Wyoming. Well, not too long of a line to get out. There we go, we're out of the National Monument. To go towards Sundance, we're taking a right-hand turn here. This is Wyoming 24. 27 miles to Sundance. Oh, beautiful through here. Coming up to Devil's Tower Junction. And I'll be taking a left to go towards Sundance on 14 East. Now about 21 miles to Sundance. And once we get to Sundance, after that you take I-90 east to go towards Sturgis. Nice view. Well, I see the interstate up there. I-90. I'm gonna go up here to this gas station and end the ride there. And there we go. And from here, I take 90 all the way back to Sturgis. And this ends this ride, but the next ride will be Spearfish Canyon. So that's going to be the next one. Alright, well here we are. Going to go take and ride Spearfish Canyon right now. Okay, get out of the road. Okay, I came from Interstate 90 and exited at exit 14, and they have signs that'll direct you over to the beginning of Spearfish Canyon here. But right here is where Spearfish Canyon actually begins. And on this ride, I'm going to go right Spearfish Canyon all the way to Cheyenne Crossing, and from Cheyenne Crossing through Lead over to Deadwood. So kind of a longer ride this time. Beautiful day for a ride, as you can see. There's a lot of people taking advantage of it. And to the side of the road there on the left-hand side, you can't see it right now, is Spearfish Creek. Yeah, so beautiful through here. Amazing. Bridal Veil Falls right here. It's on the left-hand side. Parking is on the right-hand side, but the falls is on the left-hand side. I'll go by slowly here. Bathtub. There's a trail you go back onto the Devil's Bathtub. Parking and the trail are both on the left-hand side here. And I actually walked back there, was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before. I can't remember, but I walked back there. I never did make it back all the way to where it is. Well, that's one of those roadside guys that take pictures really what he's done for the night. Must go until 4 o'clock, because that's what it's 4:01 right now. So, so you must end at 4. Right back there, that's Iron Creek, and there's Iron Creek Trail there. And last fall, when I was here at the Black Hills down in Custer for the Buffalo Roundup, I came up to Spearfish Canyon and I walked on Iron Creek Trail back there. Really beautiful back there. Yeah, the time was really colorful too, the leaves and everything. Wow, it was nice. We're coming up to Savoy up here, and there's a road that goes to the right. It goes up to Rough Lock Falls, really beautiful waterfall. And then on the left-hand side, the opposite side, there's a trail that goes. You can take. You go down to see Spearfish Falls. Looks like things are kind of bustling here at Savoy. That road back to Rough Lock Falls is gravel, but it's not bad. I think it's the 1 mile back there. I want to think something like that. There's Spearfish Creek. Just went over. Yeah, it's beautiful right there. I've never taken the time to stop there yet, though. Maybe one of these days. Elmore. Sure not much here for Elmore. But at least there's a sign for the town. Alright, coming up to Cheyenne Crossing now. And up here, if you took a right, that would bring it down to Newcastle, Wyoming. And of course, we're going left to go to Lead and Deadwood. down to 40 miles an hour here. And the road back there we just passed goes over to Rockford. I've only gone there once. In all the years I've been coming here. And here's the boar's nest. Quite a busy place during the rally. I've never actually eaten there myself though. I've heard that it's really, really good though. And it drops down to 25 miles an hour right here. And of course this is lead. Just passing through town this time. Hooray, I made the green light. Goes up to 45 miles an hour now. Going downhill. Central City, population 93. So there's a city in between Lead and Deadwood. Entering Deadwood. Now we're in the city limits of Deadwood. And here we are, Deadwood proper. And take a right at the lights up here. And we'll go over and in the right at the park. We'll go down historic Main Street later. Could be kind of a challenge making a left-hand turn here. But eventually they'll have to stop for the light. Never had enough time. And there we go. That ends this ride. Okay, here we go. We're going to go down historic Main Street, Deadwood. And then you're going to ride to Main Street, Sturgis, straight from here. So we're going Main Street to Main Street. And there's no shortage of people here. Wow, just barely made the light. Did not make this light. Oh, we're going through Boulder Canyon right now. I should have mentioned that back when we entered it. Then after Boulder Canyon, that's where we enter Sturgis. And Boulder Canyon's a very beautiful ride too. And of course, here we are entering Sturgis now. And it looks like we're having heavy traffic coming back into Sturgis. Now, I was hoping to park on Main Street, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I may just have to just ride through instead. I wanted to end my ride on Main Street, but I don't think we'll have to play that by ear. Well, traffic's not bad here at all. I'll turn at the lake here. Now, left-hand turn here to go towards Main Street. He was signaling right, and then he didn't turn. Well, actually, this is Main Street. It's just that I'm talking about the motorcycle-only parking up there. Alright, here we go. I'll go down to the far end of Main Street and see if there's a place down there to park. Definitely crowded here in Main Street. I think I'll continue on and just do a ride through a Main Street here. Wait, there's a guy pulling out up there. I think I'll pull in there in the video and the ride there. If I can fit in there. And there you go. Okay, there you go. That's the ride from Deadwood to Main Street Sturgis. I should say, historic Main Street Deadwood to Main Street Sturgis. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Alright, riding through Hill City right now. I'm on the truck route. And on the right-hand side up here is the 1880 train depot, which runs in between Hill City and Keystone. And I'm going to be riding Old Hill City Road over to Keystone from here. Okay, here we are. We're on Hill City Road, Old Hill City Road now. And I saw that the 1880 train was still at the depot. So we won't be seeing that along the ride here. The train track crosses the road several times. And sometimes you get to see the train when you're riding, but that won't happen this ride. This is a really pretty little ride here. It's on the map it shows it that it's 3:23. Got a stop sign here, so I think I better stop, even though I know there's not any train coming. Horses. It is a kind of a curvy little road here. Now that I think about it, I think I usually ride this going the opposite direction that I am now. Alright, we're arriving in Keystone. We take on the right here at the light and ride through Keystone. And here's Keystone. Lots of bikes and lots of people here. We're now entering Mount Rushmore National Memorial. And the road to the left there is Iron Mountain Road. Going by that, but we're going to go right past Mount Rushmore. We'll be able to see the faces up here. There they are up ahead. Got a little glimpse of them there. Alright, right around the curve here, they'll be right straight ahead. Kind of a popular stopping off place to look at them from here. the side profile of George. And of course just doing a ride-by. But I think you may be able to see in the front forward-facing camera, may be able to see the profile of George. There he is up there. I'm not sure if the camera's catching it, but I hope so. And this road we're on is number 244. I really don't ride 244 very often. I just don't come out this direction very often, so I'm not 100% familiar with this road. And basically only riding it today only to get video footage. Definitely going downhill now. Another location where they're taking pictures of riders going by. And it's about 11:58 on Friday, August 11th. And right here 244 ends, and the road that comes from the right is 385. It comes from Deadwood and Lead. And 385 goes on to Custer. But we're heading to Needles Highway, which is to the left right here. Of course, this is South 87. Beautiful day for the ride, and I'm not the only one to think so, obviously. This is where we start going up switchbacks uphill here. Getting higher. Really small tunnel right here. Hood Tunnel is called. It looks like someone else taking pictures of the side of the road again. AboutDon.com. Okay, at 12:19, August 11th, Friday. Alright, we're taking a left here at 87 in order to go to Needles Highway. And 89 going straight goes to Custer. Already got my pass for the state park, so I won't need to stop. Just stop and pay, that is. And this is Sylvan Lake up here. Okay, I'm gonna take a switch out the batteries here and continue on Needles Highway. Okay, here we go. Just leaving Sylvan Lake, and we're going on Needles Highway right now. Alright, and this is where we come up to Needles Eye Tunnel. busy in here, as you can see. Here we go through Needles Eye Tunnel. A little cooler in here too. Take a look at this view here. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's continue on. Here's Cathedral Spire straight ahead. There's a trail that goes back to them. It's also a switchback. AboutDon.com is taking pictures here. And the time it went by was 12:36, August 11th, Friday. And the time is, approximate with, within a few minutes, I would hope. More picture takers. $12:38. I did not catch which website they were, though. Oh well. Friday, August 11th. One lane tunnel coming up. Iron Creek Tunnel. Just passing by the Black Hills Playhouse. Alright, we're coming up to the end of Needles Highway. And the road up here, if you go to the right, you'll go towards Custer. But also, if you go to the right and you want to ride the Wildlife Loop Road, the counterclockwise direction, there's an intersection where almost not far, you take a left. And that'll bring you down to the other end of Wildlife Loop Road. And then you can ride Wildlife Loop Road, which will bring you back to 16A here. I'm taking a left here, because I'm heading over to Iron Mountain Road right now. Yeah, like I said, we're heading to Iron Mountain Road right now. I really don't ride this one very often either, but I already recorded the Wildlife Loop Road the other day, so not riding that today. I'm skipping that and just going straight from Needles over to Iron Mountain Road today. Coolidge store right there. Having some like a buffalo burger barbecue or something there. And State Game Lodge right there. And right up here is the Visitor Center, Custer State Park. And then on the right up here is the Wildlife Loop Road that I mentioned earlier. When I ride the Wildlife Loop Road, when I come from the other direction, I end up right there, and I'll end the video and ride right there. You know, or if I go the other way around, I would start it from there. Depending on which direction I decided to ride. I pretty much prefer the counterclockwise direction on these roads. Okay, we're coming up to where Iron Mountain Road starts. I'm going to pull over here and end this ride and change my batteries and then start on Iron Mountain Road right away. Of course, Iron Mountain Road will be the next video. I think. Maybe. Maybe it'll be a wildlife loop. I don't know. It depends on how I do it. I'm not sure. Thanks for watching. Alright, here we go. Heading on to Iron Mountain Road now. Taking a left up here. And Iron Mountain Road will bring us over to by Mount Rushmore and Keystone. If I would have stayed, going straight on the road back there, that would have brought me over to 79, and I could jump on 79 and go north and go into Rapid City. We got to back up here somewhere for some reason. Maybe there'll be buffalo or something. Yeah, there was one down there to the right, kind of downhill. Looks to be just a solitary one. I'm gonna let the guys behind me go by. Hill Haven. The Spokane Creek Cabins and Campground right here. Johnson Tunnel. Mount Rushmore straight ahead. There's Mount Rushmore. Will be right behind me after I go around this. Norbeck Overlook. I turn in here. And there we go. Partway through Iron Mountain Road. Alright, continuing our ride on Iron Mountain Road and leaving the picnic area. That's the highway splits, or the road splits. That was Iron Mountain picnic area. Right back into two-way. Coming up to the tunnel. And this is the C.C. Gideon Tunnel. There's just went around the pigtail. Here's about Don.com pictures. And it is 2:54 Friday, August 11th when I went by. And like I said before, it could be a few minutes off on the clock, but that's what's reading on my blank. And as you see, the road is split in two again. Another tunnel. And this tunnel is the Doan Robinson Tunnel. And that has Mount Rushmore in front of us. Pigtail here. And pictures, meandmyride.com. Went by at, was it 2:57? Friday, August 11th. Pigtail. And around we go. That was the final pigtail there. Coming up to the end of Iron Mountain Road up here. Up to 244 here. And to the left is going to go up to Mount Rushmore, and to the right is Keystone. And I'm heading to Keystone. Drops down to 20 miles an hour here. And here's Keystone. You go up into that parking lot that's right there. There we go. All right, we're just leaving Keystone. Heading up to Deadwood. That's called the Miners Gateway Tunnel. Alright, we're going to use the left lane here, because I'm heading up to Deadwood. Rapid City would be the right lane. Rapid City to the right, and Hill City and up to 385 to go up to Deadwood. Straight ahead. Up here we'll be taking a right onto 385. If we were to go straight, that'd bring us into Hill City. Here's the Pactola reservoir and dam. Alright, we're coming up to Rim Rock. There's the temporary light we have here. And to the right there, that would bring you to Rapid City, and also you can go down to Johnson Siding and take a left onto North Peak Road, and that'll bring you over to Nemo Road. Then you can take Nemo Road over to Van Acker Canyon, and then Van Acker Canyon up into Sturgis. And of course you do it vice versa too. The road to the left takes you over to Rockford. I've never been on that road though. And right there, that's Nemo Road that goes to the right. That goes all the way to Rapid City. And also you can take that over to Van Acker Canyon and go north there and into Sturgis. Or continue on and go on Norris Peak Road and go down that over to, where does that go again to? Yeah, no, I'll have to think about that for a moment. Rim Rock, that's right. Yeah, Norris Peak Road goes over to Rim Rock, and then Rim Rock you can take a right and go over to 385 or take a left to go into Rapid City. Man, it is a brain block there, whatever you call it. Mental block. Runaway truck ramp up there. Wonder if it's been used recently. There's the runaway truck ramp straight ahead. Of course, got a pickup in the way, so you really can't see it. Nope, doesn't look like it's been used lately. You'll be taking the right here to go into Deadwood. They got something going on in the park there, a farmer's market. Dang it. And yeah, they switch out the batteries in the camera. Just turn around there. Got plan B. This will do. Gosh, it would have been up here 30 seconds sooner. I could have turned right away, and now I got traffic both directions. Dang it. Made it. Now I get the light. Going down historic Main Street, Deadwood, and I'm going to be riding all the way to Main Street, Sturgis. So it's a Main Street ride today for this video. Very busy in Deadwood today. There we go. One Main Street down, one to go. Here we come, Sturgis. All right, we're coming into Boulder Canyon. All right, we're coming out of Boulder Canyon and we go right into Sturgis. It's going to be interesting to see what the traffic situation is going to be like on a Friday evening like this. At 4:43 right now. I should say a quarter to 5. Right now, it's sure not heavy. I'm going to take a right at the light up here. And go into Main Street that way. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what Main Street looks like now. All right, Main Street already. I think I'll go to the far end of Main Street and park down there somewhere and end the ride there. Just so I can ride down the full length. And if I don't find a place, I'll just go down one more block and stop, end it there. There were a couple there. There we go, Sturgis Main